Well, listen to this. This is an alarming stat. Cardiac arrest is the leading cause of death in the United States. Receiving CPR can double or even triple the odds of surviving, but only 46% of people who suffer cardiac arrest receive CPR. That is why I'm so delighted to have Tina Eisenweiss, who started the London Strong Foundation. Tell us all about your foundation and your little sweetheart and why you started this. It's such an important foundation.
Right. London passed away from sudden cardiac arrest February 27th, 2018. She had a heart condition we didn't know about called long QT syndrome. And there were no signs of her having a heart condition. She was an athlete, a gymnast on a team, practicing for hours a day. And we went down a water slide and she was thrown into cardiac arrest.
Wow. What a surprise. And you know, Tina, you are so passionate about this. You are now a certified CPR instructor. And you say that you find, look at little sweet London there on your screen. You say that you find people are so intimidated by CPR and performing life-saving measures, but they don't have to be. Why? They could save a life.
Yes, they can save a life. For every minute that goes by without administration of CPR and the use of an AED, your chances of survival, they decrease by 10%.
Wow. Really?
Right, and that's why it's important that every second, well, every minute counts, but really every second counts to respond in a manner to try to, do the compressions and get that blood flowing to help protect the vital organ, which is the brain, number one.
And I love your message now, and I love your passion because you are so passionate about saving lives and keeping London's legacy alive that you travel all around the country teaching CPR. What is your goal for doing it?
My goal is, okay, so if somebody were, when they choke, what's the first thing that's almost an instinct to do? Is the Heimlich maneuver.
It is.
But when someone drops from cardiac arrest and is unresponsive, we don't get that same type of response. And that is my goal, is to have people respond in a fast manner.
Okay, so let's get into it.
Are you ready?
Tina, yes. What are we going to do? You're going to show us what to do. Now, I was a lifeguard, so I kind of have a little bit of an idea, but I mean, we all need to brush up on this. So you need to teach me my skills again.
Okay. So, of course, compressions are very important because you do the work for the heart. You're basically taking over. So we want that blood to flow. And right here, I have a few mannequins. I have a baby and an adult.
Okay.
And they provide feedback, so it shows you if you're going deep enough and fast enough. So you want to do about 100 to 120 compressions a minute.
Okay, so you show us how to do that.
Right, okay, so we'll start with this one right here. So you want to be right below the chin, that's the middle, and then the nipples right there, right where the sternum ends, right above it. And you want to use the heel of your hand, and you want to lock out your elbows and have your shoulders over your hands. Start the compressions. Do you see that feedback?
Yes.
There's 2 green. That means I'm going at a good speed, about 120 compressions a minute. If I go too fast, you'll see a yellow blinking light.
Oh, wow.
And the depth needs to be about 2 inches or 1/3 of the chest.
Oh.
A little bit deeper.
Deeper? Okay. Like, I feel like I don't want to hurt the person.
Thing. People get worried about that and thinking about they may be breaking a rib.
Yeah.
But to be honest, would you want a broken rib or would you want to live?
I want to live.
Yes.
Forget my ribs.
So about 2 inches, and you could hear cracking of a rib. I've had to do CPR on somebody at the gym. Okay. And I don't remember ribs cracking, but that was not on my mind. It was to help her live. I wanted her to survive.
Sure. Is it different for like a little one?
Yes, and for a baby, actually, there's 2 ways to do it. But I like doing it with the thumbs and circling the thumbs, and right there, right at the sternum, between the nipples and in the middle of the chin, right below. Wow. And we'll turn this on so you can see the feedback on it. But this is the easiest way right here to do it with the thumbs.
Oh my gosh. And you also brought an AED, which is so important.
I actually brought a real AED.
You brought a real one, okay.
Because the first thing you do with an AED is turn it on.
Okay.
You need to turn it on. So I'll do it.
Show us that.
Do we have time?
Yeah, I think
okay, this is the real one. So this turns on its own.
Okay.
Some do, but some you have
to. So as soon as you open it, it's on.
Stay calm. Follow these voice instructions. Make sure 911 is called now.
Oh, that's perfect. It tells you exactly what to do.
It'll tell you everything you need to do, and it also provides the speed. It has like a pendulum sound.
Right. I love it. This is such important information we really all need to know. What's the message that you want people to know about this?
Well, that, be the reason someone lives, try to save a life. When people drop,
Yeah.
the first response I've seen personally is people get scared.
Yes.
And they cover their mouth, it's just a natural response, and they stand back.
And you panic, yeah.
And you panic. But with me having to do it personally,
Right.
the skills come back. Get CPR certified.
Okay.
And when the time happens, you're afraid,
Yeah.
but it'll come back to you. It's the 30 compressions, the 2 breaths. No CPR is
Right.
you're just leaving the person to die.
Yeah.
But trying to do something is better than no CPR.
I would
at all.
want you right near me because you're so calm and you're so collected that you would definitely save a life.
Well, I'm on a
So
mission
thank-
to save lives.
Yes, you are. And thank you so much for your mission
Thank
and
you
for
for
stopping
having
by.
me.
We appreciate you for sharing these life-saving skills. We all need to do this. Are you guys ready to save a life? Well, if you're interested in getting CPR training for yourself or your business, head to our hot link section at WNEM.com for more information.